Hi YouTube friends, thanks for joining me today. I'm Jackie and this is a Waterboro Witch Tarot. So today what I'm doing is the weekly horoscope. This is going to take in the very first week of June. This is June 1st right through to the 7th. So let's get to it here and see what is coming up for everyone. This doesn't pertain to any specific zodiac signs, but I did do a round of zodiac readings. They were the June forecast. So if you want to check those out on the channel as well, you are more than welcome. They are under the playlist of Zodiac. All right. So for Sunday, here we have Rise Again. Monday, Rest Deep. Tuesday, Use Your Cunning. Wednesday, Claim Your Sovereignty. Thursday, Remember Your Wings. Friday, Be Tender. And Saturday is Radiate True Color. Okay, so let's see what is going on here for this upcoming week. We have Rise Again. Rise Again for Sunday. So this to me is something about transformation. It could be that phoenix rising again. It more than likely is something that you have been through a difficult time, whatnot, and you're needing to be strong and come through this. Okay, so let's see. Here we have Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the Empress wanted to come out here. I'm getting that you had these hopes, wishes, dreams, and goals, okay? And it feels like you had to do a lot of soul searching and you found out some truth about yourself. The Empress, to me, this talks about abundance. So I want to say that in learning this truth about yourself has made you more determined to get to where you want to go. Okay? It feels like I said, you put up with a lot and you're coming out of this negative energy like all over again. So there's something here about the truth that you've learned about yourself, possibly how strong you are, how important it is to have dreams and to work towards them, to find success as to whatever you determine success to be, or you define success to be. So that's what I see for you for Sunday. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at Monday. This is Rest Deep. So here we have the King of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Hierophant. This is putting the commitment, the time, the energy in to this project that you've been working on. It may be about you and another person working together, but there's something about you committing to making this situation work. With the Rest Deep, this feels like getting your thoughts together, knowing what you need to do so that when you say, yes, I'm committed, I am the King of Wands and I am committed to put the action in, you'll know exactly what is necessary to be done. Okay? All right, for Tuesday, use your cunning. So here you have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. There's some sort of plan of action here. I want to say you're acting on some thought process. It could be that you are outsmarting someone at their own game. That's what it feels like. It feels like someone has maybe put plans into motion to try to confuse you or mess with you in some way. And with you being the King of Pentacles, it's like you come out on top. So use your cunning, okay? Beat this person at their own game is what it feels like. All right, for Wednesday, this is Claim Your Sovereignty. So here we have the Lovers, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Wands. This could be moving away from a past situation, could be a past person. But it feels like you're making some really tough decisions here. But it's for your best interest. The Lovers and the Six of Cups feel like possibly someone from the past. Okay. The Six of Wands is victory. So with Claim Your Sovereignty, it's like you are overcoming. Could be overcoming how a person treated you long ago. Could have been in childhood. Could have been in, you know, what was supposed to be a loving relationship. But to me, it feels like healing the past and being able to stand tall and be comfortable in your own skin. All right, let's take a look at Thursday. Thursday is Remember Your Wings. Remember that you have freedom. Remember you can fly. Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, and Five of Pentacles. Very sad energy. Three cards could come across here as extremely negative. We've got in the mind here, feeling stuck, stagnant, can't move. The Five of Wands, a card of challenge, possibly being challenged by other people, confused, misled, misunderstood. The Five of Pentacles. This, in a sense, could be strength under pressure. Okay, that Five of Pentacles feels like isolation. It could come across as victim mentality, but it feels like your strength of character finally comes through. And you need to remember your wings. Remember that you can rise above. Now, we did have our card at the beginning of the reading, Rise Again. Okay, so this could be a similar situation where you need to rise above this and be able to break free of it. Okay, so just remember your wings. All right, so let's take a look at Friday, and this is Be Tender. So here we have the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So this is be tender with yourself. Go easy on yourself. It feels like you're changing your mind on a specific issue here. You're deciding to go in a different direction, and you're not happy. It's like you're not allowing this change in direction to even start to work. It's like things aren't going fast enough for you, and you're constantly changing your mind. It's like you're not giving the universe a chance to align things when you decide, okay, well, no, this isn't for me, and I'm changing. But you know, you've got to remember all of this negativity that was back here that you've been working at for the week, all these different situations and whatnot. You are healing from that, but you can't always, you know, use these types of experiences on this here. I think these are totally different than what's going on here, but you're still in that point of, I've got to move, I've got to change this. I can't stay in this. This isn't working. I've only given it a day, and it's not working, so I need to change again. So just take your time, slow down. The card here is be tender, and that is be tender with yourself. Give yourself some compassion. All right? Show yourself a little bit of patience. All right? Okay, so let's take a look at Saturday, and this is Irradiate True Color. This feels like being who you are, not being afraid to be seen. All right, so here we have Temperance, Strength, and a Judgment. Yeah. There's some situation here that you're needing to go through that you finally realize that, yes, I need to radiate who I truly am. You can't be, you know, standing behind the door and expect people to see you for who you really are. There's, with this Strength card, it feels like you're trying to work through some issue, some sort of problem. Wanting to stand on your own 2 feet. And I think that's kind of where this Radiate True Color comes from. It's like you finally realize that, yes, I have to be me. I can't pretend. You know, I can't be someone that I'm not. That type of thing. So I want to say with this Judgment card, this is like the second go around. This is your second chance to, where you finally are starting to understand yourself, to show yourself as you truly are to others. Okay? So show yourself to others as you truly are. All right, so that is your weekly horoscope. Again, that takes in June 1st right through to the 7th. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And I want you guys to have a fantastic day. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.